and do that kind of stuff. So this is really going to be like a guide to install your PlayStation 3 pad on the PC, like many people actually asked me. So finally it's going to happen. It is going to happen, and I say welcome to the chat, and that's the only thing I will say in the meantime, because now we are going to switch. We are going to switch to my background, so to say, and we are just going to go through everything. I don't think it will even take 5 minutes. Yeah, it will maybe take 5 minutes. I'm a talker, and you know that. So let's switch to Trackmania screen. Bum! What's that? Yeah, Mania Planet is not working, I know. We'll restart Mania Planet later. But this is the screen. So you are now seeing my background, which is my girlfriend. The program you all want to have on your PC is called Motion Enjoy Gamepad Tool. This is how it looks like, and you see connected game controller is my DualShock 3 6-axis, which is my PlayStation 3 pad. And that's what you want to end up with. And we are going through it a little bit step by step. I will not tell you the standard things, which will come in a moment, but this is what you want to have. You want your connected controller in this screen, and then you can choose a game mode, and I always choose this one, PlayStation 3. But that's just something for the end, so we just minimize that one, and we go to internet. Okay, so the first thing you have to do, step 1. Okay, step 1. I can make a TXT file maybe. No, how's that? Notepad. Can we like... never mind. Step number 1 is Google on Motion Enjoy Download. Okay, if you do that, you will finally end up on this screen. Excuse me for all the tabs, I got a lot of shit online, but it doesn't matter. Let's just get this one out. Oops, okay, done. You just Google on Motion Enjoy Download, and you don't have to write 64 or 32 bits. If you have a 64-bit system, which I am using, then I just write this. If you have a 32-bit system, you can also just write 32-bit, and then you just enter, and then you get all kind of 32-bit Motion Enjoy downloads. And it's also called DS3. It's Motion Enjoy DS3. So here it says DS3 tool. That's fine as well. So even if you can see Motion Enjoy, which is this Motion Enjoy with the number of the update, and you can also use DS3. It's exactly the same program, but just a different name. It doesn't even matter. So well, imagine that I am not using a PlayStation pad on my PC. The first thing you want to do is shut down your PC right now, and not right now during the stream, but right now. You connect your PlayStation pad with your USB cable that came with the PlayStation, like the reload cable of your PlayStation. You connect it into your PC, and it depends on the USB port if it will finally work and the controller is visible for the PC or not. I am plugging it in on top of my PC on my tower, but you can also plug it in at the back. If you plug it in at the back, then probably your PC will always find the pad. Depending on what PC you have, you can also plug it in on top of your PC case, like maybe you have some USB ports over there, but sometimes it won't find it. It works for me, but not for everyone. Just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to plug in my pad again. Voila, it's plugged in. So you want to shut down your PC. Oh wait, that's actually step number 1. Shut down your PC. Step 2. Connect PS3 controller with your PC USB port back is I would recommend the first time you do it, just try to use the USB port at the back side of your PC. You can always try the one on top later and check if the computer finds it. So we just start with USB port backside PC. That's step number 2. Okay. Step number 3, start up PC. It's really basic. Step number 4, you are going to Google on Motion Enjoy Download. So that's what we are going to do. We Googled. Step 5, what is it? 64-bit system. Click first. What is it? Website. For the 32-bit system, I have no idea. I think it's, I don't know. You can use the Softonic or the Canadian content. It's all the same download. But I'm using a 64. So, as I said, we are going to use it for a 64-bit system. I'm going to click on the first website. So I googled, and the website is motionenjoy.en.uptown.com. Well, we click on it, and then we have a nice big full screen, and here it is, Motion Enjoy Open 7.1. That's just the update number, it doesn't matter. So here you can see the program, the one I showed you at the beginning of the stream. Here you see some more pictures, how it looks like. It's also explained, you know, how it works. Here you have some opinions about Motion Enjoy and some questions, but there are no questions. So what we are going to do is we click on download. I already got it on my PC. I'm going to download anyway. I don't know if it works. So then you have a WinRAR zip archive file. Okay, really important. You might want to use WinRAR on your PC. Then I'm at pictures, that's not good. Then you could just save it somewhere, like save it at your downloads maybe, or save it in your documents. It really doesn't matter. You just save it, and when you save it, you will finally, like in Google Chrome, you will get a bar underneath in your screen at downloads, and then I can open it here, and here is the file I downloaded, and then you can show it in the map. So it's just somewhere random, and then you can open it. Okay, so I just double clicked on it. It's in my my document maps full of shit. And then you just double click on what's inside, and then you see Motion Enjoy, and then the number, the update number, and then just signed a random word. You can double click on that file, okay? And when you do a double click on that file, you are going through the following. You are going to start the download. So you get all those basic screens again, like you always got. You just click on yes, and then yes, and yes, and yes. You always click on yes, yes. You never read if you are allowed to, you know, I don't know, some big part. We're going through that later. So 64-bit, click on download, open the downloaded file, and then point number 7, name is Motion Enjoy low stripe 071001 low stripe sign. That is just the one I downloaded. Okay, if you use maybe a 32-bit system, or you are maybe using, or you may be downloading the program from another website, it can have a different name. Okay, it doesn't have to mean it has the same name. This is just my name. Okay, so name. Step number 8. Double click on, the file. Step 7. Step number 9, download, installation starts, sorry, installation starts. Okay, so then the installation is going to start, which is this screen. I hope you can see it. I will upload the VOD later, and then you can make it full screen. So you just click on, double click, you always say yes, yes, oh, welcome, next, and then you have a nice video. You can whatever. You can browse through your maps. Where do you want to download it? I downloaded it in my D whatever part. You can also do it in your C, whatever. Just choose something, go next, and then it says you want to set up a yeah, desktop, yeah. And then you can click on install, and then it just goes bloop, and then you just install the file, which I'm not going to do because I already got it, so I don't need to install it again, so I'm just going to close it. And when it's done with installing, you can choose to open Motion Enjoy DS3, or it starts up automatically. That's possible as well. And then you get this screen like BAM! And then it's already on your PC. So that's number 1. You finished the download. So that's step number 10. Installation starts. Installation is that good? Installation, whatever. Installation ends. Open Motion Enjoy DS3, which is this little program. And then we go to step 11. And now actually comes the most important part. I mean, downloading a program is very easy, that's no problem. But yeah, well, we have a program. If you don't have your pad connected, then it's going to say this. Sorry, I disconnected my pad. Then it's going to say, wait for controllers to be connected. You know, it can't find anything. If you your pad is connected to your PC and you restart it, you went through all the steps, you downloaded the program, so your pad is connected, but it can't find the pad. And you are wondering, why can't it find the pad? Well, you are now on the tab Profiles. Look, if I click on Profiles, it just reboots this page. You go to Driver Manager, and it's just randomly going to do some shit. But finally, you end up in this screen. And then, yeah, well, I already installed my pad, but then there is a driver over here. And of course, I need to plug in my pad in order to see the driver. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, yeah, my pad is connected to the PC, yours as well. You go to Driver Manager, and then you see the driver. It's called Port 001 Hub, blah, 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 Hardware, Motion Enjoy. You just click on Load Driver. Just click on it. And then it's going wild, and oops, it just says this makes take a few seconds. Install, success, everything nice, green, and finally it says, hey, we are completed. Very nice. Then you go back to Profiles, and when you go back to Profiles, you see connected game controllers, controller. You see DualShock 3 6-axis USB, and well, that's what we want. And then you have a few options down here. You have select one mode. Yeah, I think I never did any experimenting, whatever, with those options. But I always choose the PlayStation 3, since I'm just using a PlayStation 3 pad. It's called DX Default. Never mind, I just choose that one. You can click on Options. And when you go to your next screen, you can see all the buttons on your screen. Just don't change anything in this screen, except if you want to remove a button. You know, you are playing a game and you don't want to use circle in your game, then you can just, you know, circle and then choose none. And if you choose none and you save the changes, the button circle won't work anymore. Okay, but I don't want that. I just choose button 2. I don't know what auto and turbo means, and just, you know, don't change anything about this setup. It's all fine. So we leave this one. And now, if you are going in-game in Trackmania, for example, the game I'm playing professional, you will see that you can't use your pad yet. Why? Well, you have to click on Enable every time you are going in-game. So you start up your computer and you want to play some Trackmania. Yes, of course, we want to play some Trackmania. We are going to play Trackmania, but before we are going to start up the game, we are going to start up DS3. So, oops, we start up DS3. We click on Enable. I don't know, I always click 5 times, whatever. Sorry, I will update the steps later. And then we are going in-game. Okay, you just double click on the game, and we are going in-game. Where's DS3 now? Yeah, we are going in game. There was something I want to tell. Oh yeah. Sometimes, if you just want to, you restart your PC, or the next day you are going to play Trackmania, it might be possible. That when you start up this program with your pad connected, of course, or you know, after all your downloads, you don't have to have your pad connected with your PC, I believe, when starting the PC up. But you know, for me, it's always connected to my PC, so I'm not sure. But sometimes you might see it's not finding your controller, even though it's connected. If that happens, just go to Driver Manager, download this one again, go back, and you are done. Okay, so just if it doesn't find your pad, just download the driver again, and it's fine. So yeah, we clicked on Enable, which is awesome, and then we are going to a random game, the game you play, which is Trackmania for me. So now I am going to close down my monitor capture. Oh, it's black. And we are going inside Trackmania because you want to, you know, figure out what buttons you want to use in your game. You can, like, maybe you play FIFA on your PC with a PlayStation 3 pad. I saw it more often at events. There are, you know, I think, I'm not sure how many players play Trackmania with a PlayStation 3 pad, but we are going inside a game, but I only know the game Trackmania to play with a PlayStation 3 pad. Then we go to editors. No, we don't go to editors, we go to profile, advanced. No, where can I actually find my settings? It's such a long time ago already. Editors, 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 where can I do it? Where can I do it? It's such a long time ago. Models, advanced. I thought it was advanced, but I'm not sure. Oh wow. Oh wait, here, options, profile, plate. Ah, there we go. And then we go to input, I believe. Yep. Oops, I didn't prepare this, and then info. Yeah. Okay, so we go to. Yeah, it's in Dutch. Excuse me, but this is input player, and this is general input. Okay. Well, input player, you can see your throttle, and then you just click on throttle. You first click on your throttle with your left mouse click, and then you just click one of the buttons on your gamepad, and then that one button will be your throttle. Okay, I got it on R1. It says R2. It doesn't matter if it says, oh, now I got my mouse. But it doesn't matter that, you know, shift and R1. Never mind. It says R2, but on my gamepad it's R1. You know, sometimes here the brake it says L2, but it's L1. So what is standing there doesn't necessarily mean, doesn't necessarily link the button on your gamepad, even though it's linked, if you understand what I mean. So R2 in the game actually stands for R1 on my pad. I don't know why, but it's just like that. And then you have the general things. You might want to use camera changes on your pad, whatever. You can find my setup underneath the stream in Twitch, if you like to take a peek what I am using. But my throttle is R1, my brake is L1. So you just left mouse click on brake, and then I just click on L1, and then it chooses L1 as brake. Very easy. And when you set up all your controllers, you are going in game, we are going solo, and we are going to A01. And we are going to A01. This is just an ideal map. And yeah, we have to wait a little up, so we skip this one. And then you will, yeah, well, let's check the car. We are driving against Wave Demon, doesn't really matter. And then you see R1. I don't know if you can really see it. But if I'm clicking R1, it's going forward. Okay? If I'm going to press R2, it's going to brake. Look, oops, it's braking. So throttle, brake. It's set. You can also, you know, do things with your HUD. I don't know, maybe in the shooter, you know, R1 is shooting and L1 is zooming or whatever. You can choose whatever you like. So we are going out the game again. We are popping up the stream. We are going to have the monitor capture back again. Yeah, so every time you restart your PC, it is going, you know, you can start up this program and always click on enable before you are going in game, and then your PlayStation 3 pad will be connected to your PC, and then you can drive or play. Let's just play, I say drive, but then you can play any game you want. So for everyone, I actually hope you all enjoyed my little explanation. I don't know, it is finally it took me 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if I still have to update this. I think it was quite clear. Installation ends, motion enjoy, then go to drivers. 12, install drivers. 13, click on enable 5 times or whatever. And then 14, start up random game, whatever game you like. 15, go to your settings, and then in Trackmania, in TM, left click, click on a whatever setting, choose button on your pad, and then 16 is play. Yeah, tada! So 16 is play. 17, at restart PC, always start up DS3 tool on your desktop and click on enable, which you can find whoops, over here. So DS3 tool, that's the one. Oh, let's put it. DS3 tool, that's the tool you are using. It's called DS3. It's also called Motion Enjoy, but on your desktop it's called DS3. Oh wait, you didn't see anything of that. Yeah, that's a bit stupid, but whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. What I did is just writing some steps down. Install driver, click enable 5 times, start up the random game, go to your settings, choose a button on your pad, and then finally you play. And when restarting the PC, always start up the tool on your desktop and click enable, and the tool can be found on your, you know, it's called DS3 Motion Enjoy, it's all the same. But on your desktop it's called DS3. So here it is. You want to start up this program every time you are going to play, if you want to play with a PlayStation 3 pad. Yeah, so I hope you liked the explanation. Finally, it took me 20 minutes to do it very clear, but well, you can better have one clear guide and know what you have to do than having a guide of 2 minutes and finally have no idea how to actually how to actually install your gamepad and drive, in my case, Trackmania. So I really hope you are ready to play with a PlayStation 3 pad on your PC. I hope to see you in game in Trackmania playing with a PlayStation 3 pad. Keep me updated about how you are performing with your pad. Maybe it's going better, maybe you do worse. Okay, there are also a lot of really good keyboard players, so a pad doesn't mean you are going to be faster or whatever. This was just an explanation in